How's it going, boys? Today we're playing Can't Die. Not Won't Die, but Can't Die, because I said we're gonna do it someday. So, 3 Gutterbones, 2 Cast Down, 3 Oathsworn Vampires. I know it's a strange choice, but we're gonna roll with it. 4 Reassembling Skeletons, 3 Mortifies, 3 Desecrated Tombs, 3 Ixalan's Bindings, 3 Ill-Gotten Inheritances, 3 Twilight Prophets, 3 Vraskas, 2 Kaias, 2 Cleansing Nose, 1 Ethereal Absolution, 1 Immortal Sun, 1 Zetalpa. Oh yeah, and 2 Arch of Orazca. So, it's kinda okay-ish. So, anyway, this is the not red version of the deck. Amazing, I know. So, hopefully this does good. It kinda can do good, but you know, it's always that 50-50-ish type of feeling when you're playing something like this. So, a little bit awkward with the vampires and whatever, but you know, in average, it's still good. Okay, this is a legitimate hand some magically how, so we're gonna play it. Well, it's not actually a legitimate hand, but hey, close enough, honestly. Oh, look at that, it's tempo blue. Oh, man. Does anyone see the surprise in my voice? Ooh, man, tempo blue. Man, never expected that. Curious Obsessions turn 2? Of course. Of course. Why not? Why not? Oh, no, it's just a Charmander. Well, I guess that's honestly fine. And an Opt. Okay. So, the real question is, does this guy block any attacks? He's probably not gonna do it. Okay, Ill-Gotten Inheritance, reasonably good. We're dealing more damage than him, so reasonably good. We're gonna be able to drop a Twilight Prophet, so reasonably good. And, you know, we have stuff. Turns out he magically does not have Curious Obsessions in his opening hand, so that's a miracle on its own. So yeah, this is a deck we can lose against, but there are decks that we can win up against. Most of the time that is just flat out the truth. Okay, so he swings with everything, like the macho man he never was. And we're continuing to get just a lot of things. So I'm gonna drop the Twilight's Prophet because that can actually block something, and if Ascendancy happens, well, it's gonna be pretty good times in the hood times. So, at least that's something. Need to pay attention. Does Charmander evolve anytime soon? Looks like it's a no, so I'm actually okay with that. We do beat him in the face race currently, but that's not gonna be long. Because Charmanders always evolve into something. I don't know. Midget dragons, I think. Yeah, that's the correct term. So, no Curious Obsession just yet, no Djinns just yet, no nothing just yet. So we do have chances, and he's probably thinking, why doesn't he have Curious Obsessions? Or counter spells, you know, or anything even remotely useful. I honestly do not know, I honestly do not care enough. The only fact of the matter is that I'm currently enjoying this because, you know, not having a bunch of things kind of works out in my favor. So I'm gonna just do this on the Charmander and hope to God it doesn't get counterspelled. It feels like a counterspell. It must be a counterspell. Come on, oh, Spell Pierce. Of all the shit things in the world, it had to be goddamn Spell Pierce. Well, we're still up ahead in the battle of hitting the face a little bit. Not gonna attack with this because it feels pointless. So, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna block with the Merfolk Trickster? Or is he not gonna block? He doesn't block. Okay. So, essentially, we're getting Cities Blessed with the Twilight Prophet real soonish. He's gonna evolve the Charmander, which is like the worst feeling in the world, honestly. So, a couple of problems are occurring. We are dead. Not next turn at the bare minimum, it seems like. Oh no, wait, next turn. We're dead next turn, lads. We tried our best, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so this is the plan. We attack with nothing. Wait, do we? No. Shit. Well, that just happened also. Oh, I'm gonna attack with this bad boy. Okay, essentially, we have almost lost. If we can sacrifice this bad boy, we can essentially still do something. Hopefully, some magically how this does not work out for him. Essentially, maybe he doesn't know that ill-gotten inheritance cannot be sacrificed, but this is going down to the wire, lads, not gonna lie. So, how is this gonna happen? How is this gonna work out? He's only, okay, he's attacking with the lethal. Okay, that makes sense. So now we do this. Okay, essentially we should win by all accords, right? Unless he somehow taps these bad boys. And tapping these guys is not exactly hard, so would be oh yeah, we magically have won the game. Woo! Man, that was a little bit close, considering we did not get anything reasonable as removal wise. But yeah, that's just the thing. Oh yeah, you can do that. It's absolutely fine. You can do the dive down and whatnot. I don't exactly care enough in this situation because we do have six mana for that bad boy. Ooh, spicy, extremely spicy. Yes, sir. Submit. 4 damage, boys. There's no way you survive. You're merfolk. You don't heal. Are you gonna rope me now? Are you one win away from... Oh no. Didn't care. Didn't happen. Oh. Man, a good start. Winning a merfolk deck. That should not honestly happen. That should just flat out honestly not happen. So, I'm assuming all of our luck has been completely removed from this game. Also, previously I did win a couple of games in a row, so, you know, Magic is a fickle woman. And this is absolutely horrible. I'm gonna not keep this. Okay, this is a lot better-ish. A lot better-ish. Okay, a land. Actually, Ixalan's Binding is possible, so I'm gonna do it. So, what are we gonna do now? Memorial to Folly. Also, we have 2 memorials to Folly, just because generally, no particular reason why we have 2 memorials, but, you know, we have them, and we're proud of it. That's essentially what it boils down to. Priest of the Forgotten Gods, now Ixalan's Bind it. Come on! Come on! That's not a Priest of the Forgotten Gods, that's just bullshit. Okay, so yeah, that just happened. Okay, now we have Desecrated Tomb, which gives us a huge advantage. I like Desecrated Tomb in this deck over Open the Graves, just because it's like, Tomb is faster, and we kinda need fast sometimes. Well, we need fast more in this deck than we need slow. For slow, we have Immortal Sun and what's it called? The other 6-cost card that, you know, removes things from the graveyard. We have that. Okay, he's a red. What? Well, it doesn't matter what you take, Ixalan's Binding or whatever. We're still kind of hunky dory. You take you take the Mortify. I just Ixalan's Binding you. Actually, I'm not gonna Ixalan's Binding you just yet. It seems counterproductive. Are you really just gonna attack like that? You're essentially giving me a completely free Skellington. Well, not Skellington, but completely free this thing. And that's pretty impressive. It's a bat. Also, one of the most ugliest cards by far in all of Magic, the Gathering. Good stuff. Okay. So he sees the Ixalan's Binding, and the Ixalan's Binding probably instills so much fear in his heart that it's impossible to comprehend at this moment. I wonder what else is he gonna drop. What kind of deck exactly is our opponent playing? I wonder. I really wonder. Well, light up the stage. It's a good card. Ooh, drill bits. That's bad. Okay, I guess Ixalan's Binding goes bye-bye. Shit. Well, not exactly good, because I would have loved to ruin Judith. But, seems like that's not an option. Okay! Non-land card. You have so many options, enemy. You have so many options, it's insane. Okay, so we're gonna have to find a way to deal with Judith and every other crony in the world. More Seeker Squires, 10 out of 10. Bedevil, you say? Destroy artifact. Ah, This is an artifact. That does not bode well for me. Okay, we also have that, which is honestly pretty amazing. Okay, so the plan is simple. He kills the Desecrated Tomb and we cry. Oh yeah. So, this would be honestly pretty amazing. If one thing happened, wait, he just played the Judith. Okay. I guess playing just the Judith is also a play. So, I'm gonna just ram everything and my big dick into this. Actually, no, we're not ramming our big dick into that. We're ramming only the skeleton dick into that. Okay, 10 out of 10. Ram the skeleton dick into a girl. Would do it again, most likely. Okay, that gives us two things, and this now creates makes the cities blessed. So that essentially just gives him a target. Now he has a choice. Do you want to deal with the bullshit of a Twilight Prophet, or do you want to destroy Desecrated Tomb? And you're never attacking with a Kite Cell freebooter because reasons. And he just got another motherfucking Kite Cell freebooter. Okay. So, regrets? Yes. A lot of regrets. Other things beyond regrets, possibly also, yes. So, he needs to now choose. Does he kill the Twilight Prophet or the Desecrated Tomb? And he chooses the Twilight Prophet. Okay, not exactly bad. Oh, what the fuck did you just do, enemy-kun? What the hell was that? Now that is not a smart play. I am no smart person of my own accord, but man, that was probably arguably not the play of the century. So, what are we exactly doing here? We honestly just need to kill Judith. That's pretty much the only thing this comes down to. Because otherwise there's just flat out too much damage. Oh wait, that was definitely not smart from me. Oh no, it was. Because it only targets face? It only targets face! Who knew? Man! You think... Oh. Oh. Well, fuck you too. Okay, so essentially we lose, it seems like. There's not a lot we can do here. Actually, there's in particular exactly zero we can do here, sadly. A cleansing nova... Oh, God. Well, shit happens. That was extremely unlucky. Those kite sail free shitters somehow managed to win a game. And kite sail free shitters never win games. Honestly, a little bit... Well, a lot of surprise, honestly. A lot of surprise. And also, by the way, the good part is, I can improve this deck with the color green. Okay, I honestly cannot do that, but I would love to put a Guy's Blessing in this deck for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Okay, lands and things. Lands and things it is. At least we have something. Essentially, we can win the late game with the annoyingness of perpetualness. But, you know, we don't exactly need to do it, so that's fine. So, let's drop the Isolated Capel and pretend that we're a vampire deck. Well, this is a vampire, so it's not exactly 100% incorrect. And there is a chance that that's gonna be the first creature he sees, so, again, kinda on the if side. Okay, is this Golgari? I have actually seen Golgari. Well, it's probably... Is this the same shit? Is it? Man, I do not even know at this point anymore. So let's just drop that. We can essentially cast Kai's Wrath, which is amazing. We can Ixalan's Binding. Yeah, I'm gonna Ixalan's Binding that. I'm not dealing with that shit. Yeah, I'm definitely not dealing with that shit. Even though it's a little bit iffy, because the problem here is simple. I am a person that is very fearful of Vivian raids. Like, may that card be ugly as all hell, but that card is at the same time effective as all hell. So, you know, you gotta give credit where credit is due. Okay, ooh, spicy. Take action indeed, and take action I will. Okay, let's just get a black land, I guess, in that case. He's not buffing that guy just yet, so... Ooh, spicy indeed. Actually, I don't like that. Well, my graveyard is completely 100 billion% not even remotely virtual useful, but yeah. So I'm gonna just essentially buy time with this. Hey, actually, my graveyard is pretty goddamn dreadful. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy time with that currently and hope he doesn't do anything with the Deadeye Tracker. Also, I really like this card, it's cool. So, play something big. That's all I ask. A Chupa Macabre, you say? Well, you can't really Deadeye it, so I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that as a win. So, yeah. The vampires are a little bit greedy, but, you know... He essentially, but it's just, but you know. When you get the ill-gotten inheritance, the vampires suddenly become pretty amazing. So that's something I am willing to deal with. Ooh, more vampires. Okay, clear everything. And, you know, just Oathsworn Vampire again. Yeah, as soon as we get ill-gotten inheritance, the vampire engine is gonna be in full swing, which is gonna be good. Let's see, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 more permanents. So the Twilight Prophet actually does legitimate work for us. Annoying. I'm not gonna drop it. Well, I could drop it, but I feel like I shouldn't, because this does look 100% like one of those decks that just flat out runs 100 billion%. Carnage Tyrant. And Carnage Tyrant is a really annoying card. Okay, so enemy Kun has plans of his own, it seems like. Well, as long as he doesn't buff it, honestly, it should be fine. Okay, just gonna do this, I guess. Say, do I want to... Okay, how much do we have? 6, 7, 8. We're missing a little bit. So, does the Mortify actually do shit? No, the Mortify, I'm gonna save it for something. Yeah, not exactly thrilled with what's currently happening and going on, but essentially it's not really too much of a problem. So he kills that, and nothing happens. Uses the Chupa Macabre, which is fine. So you kill the Oathsworn Vampire, obviously. Man, I can't get the Cities Blessed for the Twilight Prophet to do work. This deck does have a lot of draw at a certain point in life. Okay. He also still has multiple copies of... Is he attacking? No, he's not even attacking. Okay, Oathsworn Vampire. Essentially, we're back where we started. What a great game. Back where we started. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Ah, that's so bad. Honestly, that's just so bad. I really need to get the Cities Blessed. I really need to get that Carnage Tyrant out of the way so I can just Cleansing Nova for free. And that's essentially it. That's essentially it. Don't wanna just get Twilight. Okay, here's the Carnage boy. Okay, that's reasonable. That is definitely reasonable because we needed to deal with that sooner or later. As long as he doesn't top deck any bullshit, we should be essentially extremely fine. So, obvious blocks are obvious. Currently, we have decent chances of victory. Okay, now it would be the time when the cities are ascended, but that's obviously not gonna exactly work 100%. So, that's the best thing we can do. Again, we really need to get the cities blessed. 7, 8. We need something plus the vampire. There's a good chance we draw that something, but... currently, we're not exactly drawing the something, and what the fuck is that? Milani? I never deal with Milanis. I don't know how to feel about this. Can I get a Vraska's Contempt, please? That would be amazing, thank you. You know, just a Vraska's Contempt. You know? A Vraska's Contempt. Okay, that's also good. Okay, at the bare minimum, this definitely does work. So, we are so fucked at this rate. We are honestly so fucked. Okay, yeah. Not gonna exactly use him. Damn it, we need a Vraska. Well, the Immortal Sun is gonna give us a good chance of drawing Vraskas, so can't really complain about that one. Oh, look at that, it's a fuck you card. Ah, that seems about right. Okay, let's just take one more of these. 10 out of 10 would probably commit ritualistic suicide by now. Saving that Assassin's Trophy. Most of these digs, by the way, only run 2 Assassin's Trophies. So obvious 10 out of 10. Obvious 10 out of 10. So we're almost dead. Good stuff. Get the Skeleton back. Get the fucking Skeleton back. Okay. So at the bare minimum, cities are blessed. So this is maybe gonna get our salvation up. Maybe. We pretty much always now need to just mortify this thing because it's a perpetual existence, and that's honestly bad. And sad, and everything in between. The only good part is at least we can do it. So drawing 2 cards per turn, also healing, not exactly bad. Return 2 lands from your control to the owner's hand, to your hand. So he can only play this card again, and as long as we keep drawing, we can get a Vraska's Contempt. But he's gonna draw into a Carnage Tyrant or something that, okay, that's at least good. Okay, so he can play it again instantaneously? I think he can. Yes, he can play it instantaneously. Honestly, not exactly the classic. I have never seen more of a classic than Twilight Prophet fetching lands. Honest to God. There has never been a greater classic in this pitiful... I should have attacked. But yeah, there has never been a greater classic in this world than Twilight Prophet getting a swamp. You know, all the Twilight goddamn Prophet does is get swamps. 10 out of 10 would probably get a swamp again. Watch me get a swamp again, by the way. Just chill. Just chillax and watch me get a swamp. It's happening. Hopefully we get a Vraskas, though. We get a Vraskas. We get rid of this. By the way, I really wanted to play this card in the deck, but I never made a card with this thing in the deck. But it's a pretty amazing card, in my honest opinion. So, yeah. Yep, he's playing it again. No, he's not playing it again. No, he can't. You can play it. You can just play it. Okay, so can I please get some healing? Oh, finally. Finally. Okay, so this is what happens. A lot of things happen, essentially. Finally! Jesus Christ. That took far too long. Not gonna lie. That took far too long. But yeah, as you can see, the Oathsworn Vampires, they do a decent job at doing stuff. You know, they're MacGuffins, but they're good MacGuffins. And we got a Desecrated Tomb, and we got a little bit of heal. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, I completely forgot that shit has reach. I completely forgot that shit has reach. And I thought it's a mistake I didn't attack with it, but no, it's cool. Yeah, it's fine. Well, honestly, it kinda is fine because we can Memorial to Folly, but not exactly good fine. Oh, Jesus motherfucking Christ, that feels saddening. Well, he would have Chupacabra'd it. Oh my God! Are you disrespecting the Memorial of the Folly or Fallen or whatever the fuck it's called? Also, he's playing absolutely virtually everything he has ever possessed in his human lifetime. So 10 out of 10 there. How the hell do I actually blog this or play this? No, not exactly an expert, honestly. So, can he attack with this? I think he can't? Ah, I kind of fucked up big time. Honestly, I did. Do I even block? I don't think I even block. There's no point in blocking just yet. Okay, that's actually extremely good and useful. Huzzah! Okay, suddenly everything seems a lot more fine than it honestly is. Ethereal Absolution. What a card. So we can get rid of some things, create a little bit of tokens. Now we can block this and we can kill pretty much anything. Oh, fuck off! Oh, Jesus. Okay, that just happened also. Wow, 10 out of 10, what a time to be alive. Immortal Sun, please, I'm calling for my second... Oh, no, I don't have a second Immortal. Shit! Okay, how many Vraskas Contempts I still have in the deck that have never been used in their entire life? A lot. Probably a lot. Okay. Oh, he doesn't even... Oh, God, talk about vintage and spinach. Woo! Oh god, that actually feels even good. Okay, let's see. Do we just want to create a... No, we just want to do this. We just want to establish a little bit of dominance. Okay, sooner or later he must attack, but he doesn't want to attack currently because his Moldracha is absolute... Multani, not Moldracha. His Multani is absolute garbage tier dumpster fire. So, yeah. I don't know exactly what he's waiting for, but he's waiting for something, and that's not exactly gonna work, because Twilight Prophet... Reemergence! Oh yeah, and also that thing procs, so 10 out of 10, I guess. Okay, so I'm not gonna attack with anything, because currently he is on a timer, and I am not on a timer. Also, I can make more flying things. With the Ethereal Absolution. So again, he's on a timer. I am not on a timer, so 10 out of 10. Okay. So, I think we win this one. There should be no way for him to kill Ixalan's binding. What a dumbass. You know, I make mistakes. I make colossally huge mistakes on a regular basis. Also, that dies. But I would... How do you just not kill the Eternal Absolution? Wait, destroy target... Yeah, it can destroy anything. Flying enchantments, artifacts. And you just don't target the Eternal Absolution? Of all things unholy, you just don't target the Eternal Absolution. How do you live with yourself at that point? Also, let's count the damage. 8, 11... Yeah, we just actually win also... Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, because it did explode still. Yeah, that's sad. Well, maybe killing him is not exactly gonna be the easiest part of our lifetime, but close enough. Okay, so now we deal a little bit of damage, draw some cards. That's a Gutterbones, that's reasonable. We play this. We just create a bunch of tokens, I guess. So let's get rid of the things we fear the most currently. Let's get rid of that. That's token. And now let's get rid of this. Can't click on it. But I mean this. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Okay, good enough. So I can easily now attack with these things. And I should still have enough to just flat out block. He needs to block these, I think. I'm pretty sure he kind of needs to just block them. But I can slowly start to attack now. If he kills them, you know, it's just I create more stuff. Oh, he's just gonna let the squire die, huh? That's very interesting. Why would you do that? Well, stuff's happening. Not sure what kind of stuff, but stuff's happening. So he probably thinks that he can actually, like, get a play here or something like that happening. Now he's just gonna sacrifice a merfolk. Confused, but whatever. Whatever. Also, I did put a new noise gate out. Wait, he's just sacking things? Why would you just... Did you have a fine finality, or do you just want me to create extra tokens? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. So, the Chupacabra is definitely killing the Twilight Prophet, sadly. But honestly, in the big scheme of things, doesn't really matter too much, because look at the stuff we have. That's impressive stuff. Okay, so... Multani is doing... Oh, jeez, my medallion, or what's it called? A cross. Oh, shit. The chain. The chain. What the... Hey, what's... Oh, because I have it... Oh, because I twisted it a little bit. That's fine. Okay, so... That's a 1-1 Chupacabra, by the way. Twilight Prophet is dead, but we have a lot of more Twilight Prophets in the deck, so it should not be exactly bad. And I'm not exactly sure what's his solution to this situation. His solution to this situation should probably be non-existent. There's very low things that he can do because I am just getting value all the time now, and he's essentially not getting anything. So, interesting. By the way, at times like this, I kind of really wish that we just flat out had our good old friend, Immortal Sun, X2. So that would be pretty nice. Let's get rid of the Dead-Eye Trickster, because that's honestly a little bit scary. Okay, so now we can just attack with this, and let's attack with one vampire. Let's be a little bit cheeky, shall we? He's gonna probably block. Everything of this is most likely dying. We pretty much almost have lethal right here, in the form of flying stuff. And, you know, well, honestly, if we attack with everything, do we just win? I'm not even sure. But yeah, he's just sacking things. I don't want to do the math, because it would bore me. But you know, at this point, it seems like there is absolutely no way we even remotely lose, right? We have Ill-Gotten Inheritance on board, Scorpion. We have the Vivian Raid, neatly bind. We have the Desecrated Tomb. We have more Desecrated Tombs, by the way. Man, he's just letting me. Yeah, I don't understand the premise of not blocking with Foul Growth Walker and Multani. I honestly just don't. Honestly, just flat out don't. Why would you do that but not the other one? I don't know. I do not know. But it's fine, essentially. So, do we just good game him? I think we do. So, now we just essentially kill him. Would seem the only logical conclusion to this affair. There's most likely not a single card he can draw that makes a difference, unless it's obviously the Screech of the Carnivorou. Well, Cry of the Carnivorou. Okay, that just instantaneously dies. Good stuff, good stuff. The -1/1 part is really important, by the way. So, let's attack like this, block. That's one more. And, you know, just block this. It should be fine, right? I did not misplay. Nope, he just gives up. Okay, good. So as you can see, this version of this deck is far different than the red one. And I think this one is honestly a little bit better also. Because, you know, it has white in it. And honestly, if you're playing, if you need removal in your deck, then white is the color. Cleansing Nova cannot be... Cleansing Nova is probably currently one of the strongest cards in the game because... it's a board wipe, and it just wipes every artifact and enchantment. So yeah. So this was the deck. Pretty good, pretty good. You could, like, exchange the cast downs for, I don't know, well, you could exchange the cast downs in one Ill-Gotten Inheritance for a Fountain and Immortal Sun, and that would honestly be pretty amazing. But honestly, most of the time, you don't need to do it. We don't use any Rave chicks. You know, the 2-costing Rave Priestess Goddess chicks. We're using Twilight Prophets instead, because the Rave chicks, it's like, it's a 2-costing 1/2. Obviously, if you get the Gutterbones out fast and the Reassembling Skeletons fast, it's pretty amazing. But honestly, that combo is just, well, it's just flat out RNG. That's just how it is, how it works and whatnot. So I kind of don't want to rely on it. But yeah, this is the deck. Pretty neat stuff. Pretty good stuff. I like it. It's fun. A lot of Desecrated Tombs, and also obviously you can just, you know, exchange one Desecrated Tomb for Open the Graves, which is also obviously an extremely good card. But you know, most of the time I feel we have enough late game through Ill-Gotten Inheritance, Twilight Prophets, and, you know, Zetalpas and Immortal Suns and Ethereal Absolutions. So late game is not exactly that needed. And Open the Graves is a little bit more late game. And the early game is the part where we can struggle. Usually the late game should be pretty fine. So yeah, this was Kuzar Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my channel. Check out the Discord. Check out the Patreon. Check out everything, boys. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.